Hey Aries, let's go ahead. We're going to tap in for what you can expect in this year ahead. We got cards popping out already. So your overall energy for 2025 Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements is unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay, so this makes sense. It tracks. Next year is a universal 9 year in numerology. So it is the final number, like in the number sequence before it resets and starts over at the 1. So with that being said, this upcoming year can be a year where you are tying up some loose ends. You're wrapping things up. So for some of you, this can be big changes that you're on the horizon of, that, you know, next year you're kind of preparing for a new life essentially in 2026. So there's going to be certain things that just have to fall away here in 2025. Whether it be relationships, whether it be a career path, whether it be an environment that you live in, whether it be certain habits that you have, certain beliefs that you have, just emotional baggage that you've been carrying. All of that is like, all right, Aries, enough is enough. This has been holding you back for long enough. It's time for you to really step into your fullest potential. So anything that's getting in the way of you doing just that is going to be wiped away here in 2025. Okay, so that's really exciting here. There could be something significant, especially about like full moon energies for you in the upcoming year that you might want to work with a little more consciously. These can be supportive in helping you finalize or complete these soul patterns, contracts, past lives. All right, especially that would make sense because Aries is wrapping up this Aries Libra eclipse cycle. We've shifted into the Taurus Virgo timeline with that, so it would make sense here in 2025 that you have more clarity as well as far as like what your purpose is in the world, you know, what really matters to you, what no longer aligns with that. All right, I heard moving people around, and I don't mean it in a manipulative way, but I'm seeing it like a chessboard and someone's like moving pieces around. So it could be something about moving people around. So okay, cool. So what I'm getting is like there could be people that are not as close to you that you're going to be bringing in, that are going to be closer to you. There could be people that have been really close to you that you're going to start creating a little more distance from. You'll still maintain the connections, but I do see like you maybe reprioritizing, like, okay, who really matters to me more at this time? And I don't mean to make it seem like a competition as far as like who you like the best or who you want to hang out with the most, but you're very, once again, clear about clearing out these old cycles, getting ready for the universal 1 year that'll be taking place in 2026. So life might be looking a lot different for you, next year, but especially as we get into 2026. So let's get a little bit more insight. I'm going to break these energies down into quarterly energies so we can kind of see what you can expect in a little bit more detail. All right, Aries, so let's get into it. I don't know why I just heard someone had a past life as a farmer. Okay, like I don't know if you have a green thumb now or you like farming and shit, but maybe that's something you're not going to be doing anymore. Okay, because we're wrapping things up, so you might be transitioning into some other kind of work, maybe something very different than like working with the land, with the agriculture. Maybe you're shifting into working with like technology. I heard numbers. I don't know, somebody is like an accountant, financial advisor. I heard angel investor. Some of you, I don't know if you're an angel investor, but you could be connecting with an angel investor here in 2025. Someone that really likes your business, your ideas, or something like that. And they're just like, I'm going to put some money into what you got going on. All right, let me stimulate that for you. Okay, so somebody might be coming through wanting to stimulate your dreams, stimulate your bank account. Okay. So let's see. What do we got going on, Spirit, for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement card coming out here? Look at that. Look at that. We have psychic abilities coming through for the first quarter. Let's get our words out here clearly. Come on, Mercury retrograde. So for the oh my gosh, for the first quarter, we have this psychic abilities coming through. So you can be really on point when it comes to your clairvoyance, your clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance, whatever, okay? So you might want to take that little, there's I'm sure a bunch of assessments out there where you can figure out what kind of clair ability that you have. So that might be something worth exploring, but your third eye is popping, okay? Aries, in this first quarter, January, February, March, pay attention to your dreams. They can be extremely insightful. I'm getting music as well. That could be a way that your spirits communicate with you through songs, through sounds, you know, things of that nature. I just heard wind chimes. Somebody might have some wind chimes like on their porch or something, or maybe you should get some wind chimes. For some reason I'm getting that's a way to like keep your spirits kind of close around you for protection and stuff like that, or maybe keeping bad spirits away. But yeah, that's something to consider there. Anything where you are activating your third eye chakra is going to be really important for you, okay, Aries? So, you know, working with crystal healing, working with Reiki, any type of energy healing, sound healing is definitely going to support the development of your psychic abilities. And it might be the clairvoyance that is coming through the strongest because of the third eye. It's about your vision, your sight, your spiritual sight, okay? That is going to be enhanced here in this upcoming year. So you might very well have a lot of dreams, more so than usual, and they're more of a prophetic kind of nature. You might also be having just like a lot of visions. My eyelash is doing the most right now. But yeah, you might be having like a lot of visions too. They might feel like, oh, I'm just kind of drifting off into a daydream or something like that. But actually, many of you're prophesying of some things that are to come, okay? So that is very exciting. Let's see what else we have going on for Aries here. I was supposed to be timing this reading. Of course, I did not hit my button. I'm trying to get these under 10 minutes. I know how people's attention spans are these days, so. But hey, y'all, look, rock with me. Be patient. Like, I'm like, everybody in a rush all the time. Like, all the time. So, Aries, you might need to hear that too. I'm Aries. I know I usually need to hear that. Like, it's okay to slow down. Like, damn. Why is everybody in a rush all the time? So, even with the energy of wrapping things up, it could feel like things are like slowing down a bit for you. Don't take that as like, oh, is this like a bad thing? You know, don't freak out doing your usual Aries thing because things aren't falling into place as quickly as you would like them to. That's all right, okay? Like, it's not the end of the world. You know, everything is running on timing, on divine timing here. So just gotta rock with it, okay? So let's see what's going on. We don't have any more cards popping out, so I'm just gonna pull from the deck here. So for the second quarter, April, May, June, we have commitment, okay? Somebody's gonna be booed up, all right? So you could definitely be getting into an established relationship here during the second quarter, around your birthday time. That can be really significant. You know, somebody could be surprising you, doing something for your birthday, and then they're also like, hey, like, you want to be my girlfriend or boyfriend or some shit like that. Or they friend. Like, look, you trying to be my boo, okay? So somebody could be asking you that here during the second quarter of the year. Now, this commitment can also be like work related. This can be a new job opportunity that some of you are getting. So you're reviewing that contract, making sure everything is good, you know, it works for you. So you can go ahead and sign your name on that dotted line. For others of you, this is a lease, okay? So you could be leasing an apartment, condo, whatever, leasing a car, you know, any type of contractual agreement is coming into focus here during this second quarter, all right? I heard agent, so some of you could be signing with an agent. I don't know if you're an athlete, if you're an entertainer. I heard writer too. Some of you could be writers and finna get hooked up with an agent that's going to help you with your book deal or something like that. But yeah, this looks really supportive. Whoever, and this could be multiple commitments, that are being highlighted for you here during the second quarter, Aries, that are coming through to, support you. But also keep in mind, you do have the energy of unbound here. So some commitments may dissolve during this time where it's just like, this just isn't really working for me anymore. And they are very much a connection or a reflection of those soul patterns, contracts, past lives that you're releasing this year. So, don't be afraid if there are certain things that are falling away during the second quarter, but you might also notice that there are certain commitments that are being fortified, that are being strengthened here during the second quarter as well. So that's something to definitely look forward to, Aries. I just got my eyelashes done today, and I think something about my inner eyelash is not doing what it needs to do. And it's bothering me. Okay. I might have to pause because look, now my eyelash is doing the most. Oh, I think I got it. Okay, I knew it was just like an eyelash just all in my eyeball. But all right, let's move on to the third quarter. Third quarter, April, May, June, July, August, September. We have strength coming through for the third quarter. This is very Leo energy. We do have Leo season during the third quarter. So that zodiac season specifically can be really significant for you. But this is a time where, you are feeling stronger. You may be looking back at some difficult things you've gone through, possibly in, 2025 up until this point, or even just in life in general, maybe taking a further review, especially with this being a universal 9-year. This could be a time where you're looking back on the last 9 years, okay, and seeing like, damn, I done been through a lot of shit. But it did make me stronger, okay? It made me better. It made me wiser. It made me all of those things, okay? So there could also be a scenario coming up for you during the third quarter that is going to test your strength in a way, or that will build your strength, okay? I heard strength of character coming through. It's not so much about brute strength or whatever, although for some of you it could be. Maybe you're getting into weight training or doing something that is like strengthening your body. But I'm mostly getting this is like a strengthening of your character. It could be connected to this commitment as well. So I will say, be mindful. That's kind of what I'm getting, especially this would be like the strength card in the tarot. Be mindful of temptation, especially if you are finding yourself like in a new commitment. You know how, as soon as you get in a commitment, all of a sudden everybody wants you, like all the people that you used to be checking for, your exes, this and that, like all of a sudden they just think you're so much more attractive now because you're in a relationship. So it's that kind of situation that could be going on here where you could be tested, okay? People are seeing like, oh, I see you in this you and your new boo or whatever. And people want to come in and, really test the strength of your commitment to that person, okay? So it could be a situation like that going on here too. So hey, you need to, manage that how you do. Once again, because your character is being tested, but it's also being strengthened, in the process. So that's just something to keep in mind. This could even be an opportunity that comes around for you. And it low-key might seem like it's too good to be true. Like it's kind of like a quick come up type of energy. Don't do it, okay? It might seem like, oh, that's easy and I will make a quick come up or something like that, but it's something shady that could be involved with it where you're just like, you really don't want to get tied up in that, okay? So that is definitely something to keep in mind as well. So Aries, you end the year in the fourth quarter, October, November, September. Wow. Your spiritual gifts they are popping this year, okay? You had psychic abilities to start the year, but you have spirit guide to end the year. So, for some of you, this can be an existing spirit guide. You're already aware of them. You know who they are. You have a connection to them. For others of you, this could be a new spirit guide that is coming into your auric field, okay? They're wanting to tap in with you, all right? They might be helping you on a new part of your journey. Maybe you're beginning something, a new project, a new job, relationship. I heard buying a home. For some of you, starting a family, okay? So, especially like with this commitment, I don't know, some of you could actually be getting married during the second quarter. If you're already in a commitment, it's definitely leading to marriage like next year. And then in comes a spirit guide that seems to be supporting you like in this marriage or relationship, for those of you where it's not a marriage. But they could also be supporting you in building a family with this person as well. Oh, that's cute. For some of you, I get this is actually like your child, but in the spirit, okay? That could be connecting with you, coming in, communicating with you through your dreams. Maybe you're having some sort of visions, like these clairvoyant type of experiences, but you know, it could be the other clairs that are being activated as well. But yeah, I get like you could have like a spirit baby that's like trying to connect with you and like let you know like, hey, I'm on the way. I said we, okay, like I wanted to say but we kind of slipped out. We on the way. So I don't know, somebody could be having twins, triplets or something, or maybe this can suggest that you will have more than one child, not necessarily at the same time, but yeah, they said we on the way. So now for others of you, if you don't want to have children, this can definitely be spirit guides that are wanting to help you nurture something that you are pouring your time, your energy into, a hobby, a craft, a career, you know, a financial goal that you have, whatever it may be, okay? You definitely have that support from the spiritual realm. Oh, okay. They say you got it, big spender. So some of y'all finna get some money here in 2025, okay? And your spirit's like, you got it. You got it. You can spend it or whatever. Now, I'm not saying you need to go out there and be spending it like that. Make sure you saving, handling your debts and all of that. Also make sure that you're giving some money, give a little something to your spirits, okay? Especially this spirit that coming through, because they like money, okay? Whoever this is. I heard a grandma, okay? For some of you that could be connecting with you, she like money. So, you know, whenever you leave her offerings of food and water and drink and all that stuff, she like leave her some money too, okay? And she gonna keep blessing you and your finances, blessing you and your family. You know, children are, in some cultures, you know, in parts of the world, are looked at as a reflection of abundance as well. So for some of you, this could be like the way you working with this spirit. They're going to be blessing you, your fertility, your family, you know, all of those things as well. Okay, so very beautiful Aries. Y'all got some nice energies for 2025. If this resonated at all, please leave me a comment below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and until next time, sending you all so much love. Take care. Bye.